Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I think by the time this video goes up, it will either be the day after Christmas or something like that. So I hope everybody had a fabulous holiday. So today what I thought we could do, I'm so excited. Let me just get my excitement out of the way. So this week, I thought we could do something super fun. I've been dying to do this since I saw people start doing it on Instagram. Actually, I think it's been a thing for like a wicked long time. I don't know who the first person was to start it, so if you know, please leave it in the comments. I will try to find it and then put it in the description. So I don't know who the first person was, but what I want to try to do is make resin geode coasters. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before, but they're beautiful. Everybody does them differently with different colors and whether or not you like gild the sides with paint or anything like that, but they are so freaking pretty. And so I found these molds on Amazon. They are both by Let's Resin, which is a brand of like silicone stuff and resin things on Amazon. So I'm excited to try these out. I don't know, is that good ASMR or what? Should I start an ASMR channel, guys? Wow, this is thin AF. Oh my goodness. What? What, dude? This is so thin. Like, oh. I'm sure you guys can tell just how like floppy this is. That's kind of crazy. That was just my first impression of it. We don't know if it's actually going to work. I'm just letting you guys know that it feels pretty dang thin. And I'm going to be straight up with you guys, you know. I don't want to BS anybody. So anyway, I got two different styles of geode coasters. So I got this one, which has 5 different, they look like freeform kind of geode shapes. Like none are the same as the next one. So that's kind of interesting and cool. And then I got this one, which is not the best way to show you guys this, but it is one of those sets of coasters that has 4 different like triangle pieces that fit together and make one big circle geode, which is cool. And it also, this set turns into a bigger set once you put in, let me see if I can figure this out actually. So with that same circle set, they'll also give you, here, I'm gonna move you just so you guys can see it and I don't have to hold it up. They give you these 2 extra pieces so that you can make this bigger geode set, or you can take those out and just have the circle. So if you guys are interested in making geode coasters, then continue watching. Contemplating why I have to sing everything. So before we get into the actual project, I'm just going to quickly go through some of the things that I'm going to be using. First, we're always going to be talking about using respirators. The filters that I have for this are specifically for like fumes and things like that. So make sure that you're using a respirator that has the right filters for it. I've had a couple of people message me and ask if they have to have these filters when using resin. The answer is yes. I get both the mask and the filters on Amazon, and I do have a link down in my description that has all the things that I use that are from Amazon down there, so you can check that out. Both are going to be in there if you're looking for like specifically what I use. I also use and recommend using gloves. Oh my god, last week's video was so funny. When I was talking about using gloves, I had said that getting resin on your hands is like getting sap on your hands, and like a lot of people were like, I always had sap on my hands when I was a kid too. But yeah, I was outside all the time. Like I was an outdoors kid, so that's probably the answer to that. But also, like, why was I putting my hands all over sap all the time? I don't know. I don't know why I'm resurfacing this question from last week. But use gloves. It's awful to get resin on your hands, and I've also heard that bad things happen when you get resin on your hands a lot. Anyway, and then I'm going to be using the CounterCultureDIY casting resin. This isn't the whole thing. This is the whole thing. They're full, they're brand new, they're brand spanking new, and they're heavy. But this is my resin of choice. I also have a link for that stuff down in the description. Again, I feel like I'm talking so fast. And for the inks, I'm going to be using the same stuff that I always use. So I'm going to be using for the white, the Jacquard White Pinata alcohol ink if it wants to focus. Fabulous, thank you so much, camera. Oh, not anymore. And then for the colored ink, I'm going to use the Bria Reese alcohol inks. I feel like I'm just a broken record at this point. For the glitter though, I'm going to be using some of the CounterCultureDIY glitters. Probably more colors than this one. I don't know which colors I'm going to go for, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. I don't think I said this, but we're going to get started now. Hey guys, it's time for a good old-fashioned voiceover. I know it's been a while. I just kind of wanted to guide you through this part. So all I did was I took the alcohol ink straight from the bottle and put it right into the pre-mixed up resin, and then I mixed it up. That's literally all I did. And then the same goes for the glitter part. I just kind of picked whatever glitters I wanted and dumped them in and mixed them up. Okay, so once I had everything mixed up and all the different colors I wanted and the glitters I wanted, you can start pouring it into the mold. What I first started doing was pouring it into the center and working my way out, but I figured out that it's a lot easier to start from the outside and work your way in. So like make the ring on the outside first, like I am right here. It's a lot easier to work from the outside in, and then when you get to like the very center, you can kind of just like blob it in there. And then the clear stuff, I just wanted to kind of clarify because I don't think I explained, but the clear stuff that I pour like right after the glitter, I'll point it out once it's happening, but is literally just plain clear resin. And there it is. That's the stuff I'm talking about. So it's just clear resin to kind of push things outward, and then you can kind of like drip a little bit more glitter in the center if you want to. You totally don't have to. You can literally design this however you want. It's gonna look like a geode because the mold is in the shape of a geode. I feel like you really can't go wrong with this project. But I also took the colors that I wanted more of and just kind of sprinkled that back through. Like you can go through and kind of like retouch anything that you want throughout. I did use some of like the clear resin too on the outsides just to like push things around and kind of get different colors to go in different places. And then I also wanted to get kind of like that ring look that a geode normally has, you know, like the different layers of a geode. So all I did was I mixed up some white alcohol ink into clear casting resin. And then I took I was almost going to say toothpick. No, I took a popsicle stick and I just kind of dipped it in the white ink and resin mixture and kind of like strung it around like I am here and like dotted it and, you know, like made it look kind of stringy and kind of like layers in a geode would look. So for this mold, I actually found it to be easier to start from the middle, like kind of get your glitter or the chunky part in the center to go first, and then you can kind of work your way out. And then for this mold, I did find that the clear resin was really useful to kind of push things around. Okay, I'm honestly, like, I know I get speechless often because I love what I do, but these purple geode coasters, I'm kind of dead over. But like, look how, oh my god, just so pretty. I was not expecting these to come out this freaking pretty. I am obsessed. So obviously on the back side of these purple ones, the glitter just like decided to go absolutely everywhere, but that's okay because I meant for these sides to be the front, to be the geode side. So it's okay because I feel like you can use them however you want. If you want to have the glittery side, you can. If you want to have like the more like geode looking side, you can. I'm obsessed. I can't even tell you guys how much I love these. I will say the only thing with this mold that I'm not entirely a fan of are these two. They're super cool. They're cool shapes, but they're just kind of thin. So if I were to have like, I don't have any cups around. Oh, yes I do. Of course I do. So if I were to place like a cup like this on it, let me just show you where exactly it would land. It would kind of take up the whole coaster. So if you were gonna put like a mug on this, it probably wouldn't fit. Obviously you can put mugs on these two, or actually there's 3 others that are like decent sized ones. So I feel like you could definitely put a mug on top of these ones, but there are 2 shapes in this mold that are pretty small, and I just want to let you guys know that just in case, because I'm probably going to put these molds in my Amazon link. And then we'll move on to the circle geode that has like the, you know, the 4 triangle pieces that go together. So this is, I mean, like a ratchet way of showing you what it looks like when it's put together or laying down on your table. But I love how these ones came out. I unintentionally feel like I made candy corn coasters. Do you know what I mean? Like they're less geode. The only thing that makes them geode looking is like the rigid sides. But the color scheme is candy corn in my opinion. I wasn't going for that, but it happened and I'm okay with it. The white ink also does make it look like it has, you know, stuff going on in there. So I do think that they're geode-esque, but they're definitely not as geode looking as, you know, the purple ones. I'm just like, I'm dying over this, right? Right? I'm gonna have to show you a clip of them in front of a window because they're almost like a galaxy. I'm sorry that I'm like looking at it and freaking out and not showing you. Actually, I'm gonna insert a clip right here. Look how galaxy that is. Oh my god, the color combination just makes like the most beautiful, like starry look. Let me know if you like the candy corns or the purple coasters more. I can't imagine liking the candy corns more, but maybe you will. That's totally chill if you do. But thank you guys so much. There was just a very weird sound behind me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you are following me on Instagram. It is at Artsymadwoman. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel because wasn't this fun? I love you guys to absolute death, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye! That was the most out of tune goodbye I've ever given. Doesn't matter, these coasters are amazing.